If you want to learn how to offset in SketchUp, you're in the right place. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to use the offset tool in SketchUp 2026 to create clean, accurate parallel edges and faces in just a few clicks. This is one of those tools that seems simple at first, but once you understand it, it becomes essential for technical modeling, architectural work, product design, and creating details like wall thickness, frames, borders, and enclosures. If this video helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more SketchUp tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump into it. First, open your SketchUp model and make sure you're working on the face or shape you want to offset. The offset tool is designed to create a scaled copy of an edge loop or face, placed at a set distance from the original geometry. That means instead of drawing everything manually, you can quickly generate an even border or inner outline with precision. To activate the tool, you can press F on your keyboard if that's your default shortcut, or you can select the offset icon in the toolbar, which usually looks like two concentric lines. Once the tool is active, you're ready to choose what you want to offset. There are a couple of ways to do this depending on how precise you want to be. The fastest method is to hover your mouse over a face. When SketchUp detects the face, it will highlight with small dotted edges, showing you that it's ready to be offset. At that point, just click once on the face. SketchUp will immediately create a preview of the offset based on the current cursor direction. If you want more control, you can use the select tool first by pressing spacebar and manually pre-select the specific edges you want to work with. This is helpful when you do not want to offset the entire face, but instead only a portion of the geometry. After selecting the edges, switch back to the offset tool and continue. Now move your cursor inward or outward depending on the result you want. As you move it, you'll see a live preview of the new offset lines. If you move inward, the new outline will shrink toward the center. If you move outward, it will expand beyond the original shape. This preview is really useful because it helps you see exactly what the final result will look like before you commit to it. When the preview looks right, you can click again to place the offset. But if you want a specific measurement, you can type the exact distance on your keyboard instead. For example, you could type 5mm or 1/2 inch, then press enter. SketchUp will apply that exact offset distance, which is perfect when you need consistency and accuracy across your model. This is especially useful for things like cabinet panels, wall thickness, picture frames, or any design where dimensions matter. One important tip is to make sure you're clicking on the correct face or edge loop before you finalize. If the wrong geometry is selected, the offset may not behave the way you expect. Also, depending on your model, you may want to zoom in a little closer so you can place the offset more precisely. If the shape is very small or very detailed, that extra zoom can make a big difference. Another thing to remember is that offset works best on connected edges that form a clean face. If your geometry is broken, open, or messy, the tool may not create the result you want. So if you run into issues, check that the face is closed and the edges are properly connected. Once you get used to it, offset becomes one of the fastest ways to build clean geometry in SketchUp. You can use it to create inset details, outer borders, design panels, lace, layered shapes, and much more. It's a simple tool, but it saves a huge amount of time when you're modeling anything technical or precise. So to quickly recap, press F to activate offset, click a face or pre-select edges, move inward or outward to preview, then click again or type an exact distance and press enter. That's all there is to it. If this tutorial helped you learn how to offset in SketchUp, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more easy SketchUp tips, and leave a comment if you want to see more beginner-friendly modeling tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.